Hi everyone, so I just wanted to put together a quick video to kind of run through some of the things you might run into if you're installing GhostRunner. So previous to this video I went and I downloaded Node, Git and Phantom.js. This is kind of, I need to update this. Hopefully past this video I'll actually have done this. It doesn't use SQL Server anymore, it actually uses SQLite, so you don't need to have SQL Server installed anymore. So anyway, I wanted to do a video just to sort of point some kind of gotchas. So usually when I come to install this, I generally would install Git first. So let's quickly install Git. Next, you can kind of go through the base standard stuff here. I would go for I install it with use Git with Windows command Windows command prompt. And that's really the only sort of gotcha which might get you there. So, quickly running through it. Here we go. Installing. And we're good. Okay, there we go. Okay. Next, I would generally install Node. These are pretty interchangeable. This is just the pattern which I've gone into. Node, you can just really sort of skip through and just install with all defaults. There's actually something important to note with Node when it's installed, which I will go through after I've done the last part. So last part is I will go through and input Phantom.js, which I downloaded, zipped into the program files 86 folder and just rename it to Phantom.js, just because that's what GhostRunner looks for. You can rename that in the config file, but that's just simpler. Okay, so next we're going to install GhostRunner. Actually, I need to pull that up, which I should have done beforehand if I was smart. So just coming up, I'll cut while this is uploading. Okay, and now we've uploaded, let's install GhostRunner. With the new installer, it's pretty straightforward. You just next, install. That's going to install all the stuff you need, and should kind of configure itself pretty much without any intervention. You can go and change all the paths where it installs to. There should, in the wiki for the project, there should be details of how to do that, so make those changes. Okay, and that's it, it's done. Now the reason why I really wanted to do this was to sort of do some of the gotchas. Firstly, one of the things you'll find with installing onto Windows sometimes is Node won't install entirely correctly. So what you want to do is to test whether it's installed correctly. You want to go into gr package cache. Things are installed at the root in GhostRunner just because the path lengths can go very long in Node packages, and Windows has a character length of 246, I think it is, for path names, and that can actually cause problems if you go too deep on the install path. So that's why I do that. But anyway, to test whether Node's okay, just do a simple npm install. So let's go mongoose, and you might see this. This is eon stat and roaming. For some reason, when it does the Windows install, sometimes it doesn't create this npm folder in roaming. So we're going to go create that. But basically, if you don't make this next change, you're going to have to do it into the system account that the GhostRunner service is going to install into. But you probably actually want to change this anyway, because there's a lot of packages which won't install correctly if you do a npm get as the system. So basically, come to services on GhostRunner, hit properties, go to logon, and change it to an account, like a system account. I generally use the person who I installed as, or whatever's got the rights that you need. So I'm just going to copy in these details. Okay. It says you can't, you need to restart for it to take effect. So okay, let's give it a restart. Okay, so now that's running as administrator. So generally, that's a really good idea to try and, set the service to someone who's got administrator permissions. What I'm actually going to do now is fix this problem with Node. So I'm just going to go to this folder where it says it needs to have the roaming, to have this folder. Come to here, call this npm like it wants, then test it again, and fingers crossed it's thinking about it. Come on, yep, here we go, build, we can do it. Then we actually want to go and probably delete that out of the folder just so it's clean. I mean, you can leave it there, but it's just going to be hanging around otherwise. And that's it. That's all you really need to do to configure it. And you should be able to then go and open GhostRunner and set up your scripts as you need. As I say, I really wanted to sort of make the video just to point out the issue. This is kind of slow because it's on a Type Micro web server with Node. So hopefully you don't run into that. Okay, thanks a lot. Bye.